Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Layla, and for today's video, we're gonna be going over my finances from the month of July 2022. These videos are always really long, so I'm just gonna go ahead and jump into it. I will say that July was a much better month for me financially. As you can tell from my recent Transfer Tuesday video, I made some decent progress toward the end and we've hit some new milestones. The other thing is that I was just in a better place mentally in regards to my finances. So over the last couple of months, I haven't been in the best headspace in regards to my money because just multiple things, you know, I've been feeling really impatient and just kind of just like an extra layer of stress. But I would say July wasn't like that, and I did spend quite a bit of money. It was my birthday month. I did get quite a bit of extra birthday cash, so I spent it and I don't feel bad about it. I'm very content with what I purchased and happy that I made those purchases. So let's go ahead and talk about my money goals that I set for July. Goal number one was to reach $18,500 saved for my student loans, and I did reach that goal. So I will give you an update on that number in just a moment. And then goal number two was to make at least $2,000 between my online and extra income, and I did do that. So again, I will give you that number in a bit as well. So checked off my two goals for the month of July, which I'm happy about. It's been a while since I've actually hit my goals in a month. I've just kind of been setting them, and any progress is progress to me. So I'm happy to get closer to my goals, but finally hitting them feels good. And I think that's also helping with my mindset as well. Now I'm gonna go down to the corner of your screen. We are gonna go to my spreadsheets. If you want these spreadsheets, they are linked down below. You do have to make a copy. Please do not request access. I will ignore you. We're gonna start with my income up top here. Work income came in at $3,665.42. This is the amount that I should be getting every month. So even for my August budget, I was wrong. I think I predicted like $3,500. This should be it. So $1,832.71 per paycheck. I'm pretty sure this is correct. Everything's been straightened out. You know, when you first start a job, there's some like issues here and there, and I did get like a couple of reimbursements for things. So this should be the amount going forward. Business income, $1,062.83. So not bad. I'm happy it's over 1,000, but I think this is lower than my last couple of months, but it's still really, really helpful, of course. And then I am always able to invest any of my business expenses with this money. I can pay for it with this money, or it just helps me to save more and pay off debt, all the good stuff. And then my other income, that was a lot higher than usual. So I earned $1,335.90. Of course, I will film my video on the breakdown of the both of these, so I tell you exactly where all of this money is coming from. You can see a breakdown here. A lot of it is credit card, some sign-up bonuses, some cash back, some birthday cash. I did include that, of course, as extra income because that's what it is. So as you can see, a decent amount from everything, over $6,000 there. And then I did pull a little bit from my sinking fund, $69, which I will talk about why I did that once we get to my actual spending. So that's the amount that I was working with for July. Now we're just gonna come down to my spending from July, and we're gonna start with taxes. So this is actually just the taxes I put aside for my quarterly estimated payments. $215 there. So I budgeted $250, only ended up doing $215 because of this number here. Sinking funds, that was $600. This is everything outside of my emergency fund at this point. So, you know, gifts, travel, car maintenance, car insurance, all of that. Roth IRA, I did contribute my typical $300. Donate, I budgeted $75, ended up spending $81.39. All of this is money that I spent on my foster dog, which I do count as a donation since she's not my dog. Next is my rent, trash, and pest fee. That's always $1,537. Wi-Fi with Google Fiber, $55. Electricity, y'all know that it was way up, so I did have to pay $174.35 there. Unfortunately, the largest amount I've ever paid. And going forward, it will be lower because I switched to a budget bill, but I do think I need to call maintenance and have them come check things out because this is definitely not right. But whatever for now. Water and sewage, that was $16.33. I know that the month before. Groceries, I budgeted $3.50, and I started a new program, so I'm really focusing on eating whole foods. I'm vegan, have been for quite some time, but I sometimes will get things that cost more money as a vegan, but I've been focusing on whole foods, and that is a lot cheaper. So $326.02 in groceries, which is amazing. So I was under budget by $23.98, which is really good because even before, I think I was budgeting like $400 for groceries, and I cut this lower, and I'm even lower than that. So I'm happy that that worked out. Household, I added in basically mid-month or at the beginning of the month. So I didn't budget anything for it from my last video, but I did end up, anything that I spent on household, I put in this category, since I typically would just put that under groceries. So that was $47.34. So I did get some detergent, I got mop pads, and then paper towels, and all of that came to $47.34. So I'll start doing this each month, and I can see the separation from my actual grocery spending. Food out, budgeted $35, spent $18.27. This was all on coffee. That was a coffee. This was to add to my Starbucks account, and the $1 was a coffee as well. So all coffee. Not too bad though, obviously. It's under budget by $16.73. Gas for my car, I did only fill up once. I budgeted $55, only filled up once, and that was $36.01, so $18.99 under budget. Some people have said to me like, oh wow, that's a really low amount to budget for gas. That's because I work from home, so I'm not driving too often, and I'm very happy about that. That is one major perk of working from home, among many other things. But yeah, I don't have to get gas very much. Student loans, I budgeted $800. I actually saved $1,230.40. So that's really good. This shows as a red number, as a negative, but it's actually a pot, like a good thing. So this is more money that I've put to my student loans. This is also the highest amount that I've put towards my student loans in like the last 4 months. So again, this is why I'm feeling a lot better about it, and it's because I did make extra cash, and you'll see how much money I spent, and I was still able to do this, so I'm happy. Oh, and also because I'm not contributing to my emergency fund anymore, so that $600 is rolling over into my student loans instead. Health and beauty, budgeted $400, spent $304.53, so under budget here. I did get an IV treatment, I purchased some vitamins and supplements, I got a pillow for my neck pain that I was having, gua sha, it's like the face thing. Mine broke a long time ago, and then my medication. So under budget by $95.47, happy about that. Phone bill, $40. Dogs, this goes to my sister, she has our dogs, $160. Business, I budgeted $120, ended up spending $136.93, which is a little over budget, but not too bad. This was because I ended up buying Zoom. So actually I budgeted more because of something else, but I didn't end up having to pay for that. So I got a tripod, I paid for Zoom for my coaching sessions, which I do have spots open, so if you're interested, that's always linked down below. I help with paying off debt, budgeting, saving, talking about money. It is so fun for me, so please feel free to check that out and ask any questions. And then my website domain, I had to pay for. I pay for that every year. Netflix was $15.49. Okay, personal spending. I budgeted $200 and we went a little overboard, fair warning, but like I said, I'm happy with what I bought. I had, I think like, let me see, 200, 300, almost $500 in birthday cash. Actually, one bit of that was like an Amazon gift card, but I used it on Amazon. So I spent $532.28 on myself. I purchased 2 pairs of shoes. I bought some jeans on Hollister. I did get some tops from Skims. I purchased a top from Amazon, and oh, I bought the book. This was Amazon as well. I bought a book series. I did get one of those jeans altered, so I got them hemmed, the bottom of them, so I included that here. But yeah, so I did spend a lot of money, clearly over budget by $332.28, but I'm happy with everything that I purchased. It feels kind of I don't know, it just felt kind of nice buying all those things because it was like really my style. I got everything for a good deal. I was using Rakuten. I got so much, I'm going to be getting so much cash back between everything. So it's pretty crazy to see everything added up. So I used coupons that were for the website. I also was using my credit card to get 5% cash back through PayPal. That was my Discover card. And then also using Rakuten where I was getting an additional 10% on like Nike, on Hollister, Skims isn't on there. So yeah, I made quite a bit of extra cash from spending. I know that it's not me saving money or getting extra cash if I'm spending the money, but y'all know what I mean. Like I'm gonna be purchasing these anyway, so I try to save where I can and earn extra cash where I can. This is a big reason why I am keeping my personal spending for August at 0. So I talk about that in my August budget. I can link it down below if you haven't seen it yet. Okay, gifts. I budgeted 50, ended up spending 21.70. That was on my boyfriend, under budget there. I pulled that money from my sinking fund, my gift sinking fund, and then same with car emission/registration. That was $46.49. So I ended up pulling $22 from my gift sinking fund and $47 from my car sinking fund. So that's where the 69 came in. And that is everything. So altogether, I spent $5,894.53. And remaining, you can see I had an amount that rolled over to the next month, which is why I was able to make another transfer and like make a larger transfer at the end of the month. Yeah, it was just a lot stronger of a month than the recent ones because of all this extra cash. It's really helpful to, yeah, you'll just wait till the video. You'll see where I got all my extra cash from, but all of it really, really adds up. And then I just ended up getting paid out from quite a few things in the month of July. Okay, so now let's go ahead and move on to my savings and my net worth. Okay, so this teal section is everything that I have in savings at the end of the month. I record these numbers on the final day of the month after the interest has gone through for my high yield savings account. That's through Marcus by Goldman Sachs. Same with my investments. I was able to record these on the Friday before the month ended because it was the weekend. The month ended on a Sunday. So yep, that's the information there. My taxes, I don't count this for anything. This is just what I'm gonna have to use later for paying my quarterly estimated taxes. That was $415.58. My emergency fund, I didn't add anything to it. So that's at $6,036.14, just a little bit of growth because of the interest. Gift sinking fund, that's now at $392.27. My travel sinking fund is at $301.79. Car and car maintenance, $1,819.62. That one is going up and I love it. I'd love to see how high this is. In a couple of months, it'll be over $2,000. It's gonna be my largest sinking fund ever, aside from emergency fund. Car insurance, so this is just to pay my 6-month premium, which will be gone in a couple of months, $451.58. Beauty, this is for beauty stuff in the future, $598.29 there. Project Zero to Profit savings account is at $14.10. Haven't added anything to it, but hopefully that will come back soon. My MacBook I depleted, so that's 72 cents still. I think I'll just move that and then delete the account. Or name it something else. Phone, $165.11. This is to purchase a new phone at some point, probably next year. So I'm just saving for that. And then my student loan savings. So I have $18,676.01, or this was as of the last day of July. Y'all know that this went up recently because of my Transfer Tuesday. My most recent one I can link below if you missed that as well. But yeah, so I ended the month at a pretty solid amount. Happy about this. Way over the halfway point, past 18.5K, and it feels a lot closer. The end is in sight, you know? We'll see what happens with the student loan pause, the forbearance and the 0% interest. We will be getting an update on that this month because either we start paying them in September or there's going to be an extension. So just waiting to see. In total, I have $28,871.21 saved, which is the most I've ever had. Amazing. Now we're going to move on to my investments. I didn't record the percentage difference here. I'm not about to calculate it just because I don't feel like doing it right now. But I always write a blog post, and if you're interested in the percentages and you don't want to calculate it yourself, then I will put that blog post below and I will include the percentage increase or decrease there. I think this month it's all increases. So, okay. My Roth IRA went up to $10,083.87. That's crazy. Over $1,000 compared to last month. My 401k is now at $2,970.23. This one always goes up because $600 is getting invested into here each month, and it's a small amount so far that's invested. So it always is increasing even if the market is down. But it would be higher if the market was actually up, but it's still gonna show an increase because of that reason. M1 Invest, this is my brokerage account. That went up as well a little bit, $5,991.82. Coinbase, I didn't put anything to this. That went up though, $323.36. Webull, this one was just a referral. I'm waiting for it to get to a certain amount and then I'm just gonna sell it. It's just a Starbucks stock that was at $85.54. Same with Fidelity. I'm waiting for this to get to 150 or higher. I should have just never invested the money I put in. I took advantage of a promo, and that is at $144.37. So we are good there, going up there. And you can see how much I have invested now, $19,599.19. Again, I've never had this much invested. That's a pretty decent jump from the last month, and I'm happy to see it so close to 20K. I realized that I think one of my goals was to hit $25,000 invested by the end of this year. So, of course, it depends on the market, but I'm still contributing to everything, and that will be, I think, possible over the next few months. Even if the market does go down a little bit, I think if we're kind of in an in-between place, then I'll hit that 25K mark, which is 1/4 of the way to 100K, and that's exciting. Everything added up here is over $48,000, and the exciting thing is my net worth. You can see a little sneak peek there. Look how high it went up. Yes. $14,489.82 is my current net worth as of the end of July anyway. Yeah, this is incredible to see. I'm so happy with this progress because I just hit a positive net worth in December. For me to be at almost 15K 6 months later makes me feel really good. I know that may not be that much for a lot of people, but with the amount, I started with a large amount of debt, and even to have $36,000 of debt left, this feels amazing to be at a higher net worth in such a short amount of time. Like, you can even see just from January and February, like I went up 10K since February even, so, or almost 10K. But yeah, it's just exciting to see. I'm really happy with my progress. And again, this heavily depends on the market, so it may go back down next month. That's okay with me, but I think we're past the point where, at least unless anything dramatic happens with the market, but I don't think I'll go below 10,000 again of my net worth. Like I think it will stay above 10,000 because for May and June I was over 10,000, which is great. And then if I do have to pay student loans back, like that's fine. I will use my lump sum and toward my actual student loans, or if the forbearance continues, then I will just continue to save and my net worth should continue to go up. I do like to show this graph as well. So this is all of 2021 and then so far 2022. It's going in the right direction, up and down, but overall going up, just like the stock market. So that is expected, and I am very happy with this progress. Only thing left to share is my credit score. It's really my Vantage score. This is through Credit Karma. It stayed at 779, so no update there. But yeah, this is everything. As I said, July was a high spend month, but also a lot of progress. So it's nice to see that you can it's not black and white, you know, just because you're on a debt-free journey, you're trying to increase your net worth. You don't have to restrict yourself and not spend money. Or I'm not saying to go shopping all the time, of course, but it's okay to do those things, and I don't have to feel guilty about that. You don't have to feel guilty about that. You can travel if you want to, you can do events, go out to eat, but pay attention to everything and you'll still make progress. But you can still have fun and spend money if you want to on this journey. If I left anything out, or if you have any questions in general, please feel free to comment down below. Share with me how your month of July went. Did you make any progress? Did your stocks go up, your investments, all of that? Please share. I love to see everything. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you all so much for your support, for hyping me up, for the positive talk, for literally the direct money that I receive from many people here, but also anybody who's just watching my ads or watching these videos, because every little bit of it helps and contributes to my financial situation. So I really appreciate every single one of you. And with that being said, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video.